welcome to Summer Reading Club Week 2 Crafty Kids tutorial. So we made it through week 1. What'd you guys think? I loved the really happy sunshine and the really cute clothespin puppets that were made last week. You guys did a great job. I love it when you guys post pictures of what you've created. So please feel free to do that in the comment section of this video. Show us your finished products, because that's what makes it all worth it. All the work that goes into this prep is you guys creating them at home. So really, really good job, everybody. And feel free to go post a picture on the last one if you did do one from last week. This week, let's see what we've got in store for us. So when I planned the crafts, either this weekend or this upcoming weekend was going to be the Great Texas Balloon Race, which is one of my favorite things about East Texas, probably yours as well. So our theme this week was hot air balloon crafts. We can still celebrate the Great Texas Balloon Race in a different way, even though the festival, was canceled this year because of the pandemic that's going on. So we're still going to do hot air balloon crafts because we love hot air balloons here in Longview. So our first craft is very, very easy. I didn't have an example made, so I just have my sheet that would be in your packet. Essentially, it's going to be this light blue piece of construction paper that will represent the sky. We will be gluing on some cotton balls as clouds. And then we're going to have some hot air balloons in the sky with these fun little buttons. And I believe there should be about 4 to 5 buttons in your bag. And then you glue them on in the clouds. And then you just draw a hot air balloon basket underneath each button. And that's this craft. So very doable, very easy. Like before, of course, these or anything could be a choking hazard to small children. So please do this with adult supervision or keep these out of reach of little kids, okay? All right, so let's get started with our instruction sheet. It says, instructions, number 1, using liquid glue, glue the buttons, which will be the tops of your hot air balloons, to the piece of construction paper. So we're gonna start with our fun little buttons. We're gonna set aside the cotton balls. So we'll put the clouds around where we choose to put our hot air balloons. So I'm gonna just take this liquid glue. I'm going to probably apply the glue to the back of the button and then put the button down on the sheet of paper where I want them. And I'll probably do like some high, some lower, all around the sheet of paper. So we'll glue this down and then we'll go to step 2. Okay, so my buttons are glued down, and of course that liquid glue can always be a little sticky and it might come out through the buttonholes, and that's okay because it'll dry clear. So step number 2 is glue the cotton balls around as clouds in the sky. When I use cotton balls, I like to kind of separate them a little bit to make my clouds nice and large and fluffy. You do not have to do this. You could keep your cotton balls the way they are, or you could separate them like me. So I'm going to do this around my hot air balloons, and make sure when you glue your cotton balls that you're still not getting too close to your hot air balloon, because you have to leave room for that basket to come down underneath the button. So make sure you leave about probably 2 inches of space underneath each button so you don't run out of space on your piece of paper. So here I go, gluing my cotton balls. Okay, and then, so I got my cotton balls glued on. Step 3, using a pencil, I got a color pencil, crayon or marker, draw the hot air balloon ropes and basket below each of the buttons, and that's our last step. So this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 cords coming together to create the ropes, and then a little basket underneath each one. So I'm going to do my best with that. I'm trying not to get my pencil, try not to get your pencil or crayon or marker in the glue, because it'll kind of not work. So if you wanted to pause, let this dry, go eat a snack, come back, and then draw your baskets, you could totally do that. But I'm just going to try not to get mine into the glue. Okay, so I am all finished. So there are my really cute clouds and hot air balloons, and they have their little baskets under them. And of course you could color in your baskets if you wanted or add more detail, but I think that turned out really, really cute. So we cannot wait for the Hot Air Balloon Festival next year. Really excited, the Great Texas Balloon Race. We love that around Longview, and that's why we did a hot air balloon craft. So that's the one for the ages 5 and under. I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our older craft for the ages 6 and up. So this is the example. It's so cute. It hangs. It's like a 3D hot air balloon, and then it has yarn at the top to hang, and then 2 pieces of yarn that hang down to hold its basket. So you could hang this up near a window or in your room or somewhere where maybe it gets a little wind. And that's what we're going to be making today. So let's read our instructions. Number 1. Fold the hot air balloon templates in half and glue each side to another to make it 3D. Try to line up the holes as best as possible to hang it later. All right, so I have what you guys would have in your kit, 4 templates. So it said to fold them in half. All right, so we're gonna fold it in half. Okay, now try to line up the holes as best as possible to hang it later. Fold them in half and glue each side to another to make it look 3D. All right, so, oh, that's right. We wanna fold it like this. So I'm gonna glue these 2 sides together. Their holes don't match up, but that's okay. I could always poke another hole at the end. So now I'm going to do glue on the other side of the green. So if you wanted to go ahead and stop at this point, you could. Your hot air balloon could just have 3 different colors, but we included 4, so you might as well use 4, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and put glue on my remaining 2 sides that don't have it, and then my last side will fit into there. Okay, so now I have, look at all these pretty colors. My hot air balloon's done. The holes on my hot air balloons do not match up, so that is okay. I'm just probably gonna use a pair of scissors and just poke through and make a new hole to hang it. I wasn't sure if that would work. It's just too hard to fold them and glue them so the holes do line up, so that is totally okay. But my hot air balloon is done. So then, number 2, decorate the hot air balloon basket. That's this little guy. So I brought some markers. I'm just gonna do, there's some flowers on this one. I might do a fun like chevron pattern or something, but you decorate your basket however you want, and then we'll come back together. Okay, so I just did a quick design on mine. It's like triangles and kind of waves at the bottom. You can do whatever you want. Number 3, glue or tape the 2 pieces of twine to the opposite sides of the inside of the basket or toilet paper roll. Glue or tape the other ends to the bottom of the 2 sides of the hot air balloon. So we're gonna take that one at a time. So first, glue or tape 2 pieces of twine, so those should have come with your kit, to the opposite sides of the inside of the basket. So one's gonna go on this side, and then one's gonna go on the other, and then that's what will be on our hot air balloon, okay? So I'm gonna actually use tape. I think that'll be easier. And then if you wanna take your 2 pieces of twine, and I see that mine are different lengths, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that they're the same length, just in case that matters. So if yours are a little off, feel free to cut one down. So all we're doing is taping these guys to the inside of the hot air balloon basket. Okay, so here's mine glued, or excuse me, taped. And then glue or tape the other ends to the bottom of 2 sides of the hot air balloon. I'm going to just use small pieces of tape because glue takes longer to dry. So I'm going to take my hot air balloon and I'm just going to pick 2 insides, and you're going to want to try to do it towards really the bottom of the balloon to create as much distance from the balloon as the basket as possible, or wherever you think looks good. And then I'm going to do an opposite side. Like that. So now my basket is attached to my hot air balloon, and all I did was tape it down here to the bottom, and you could use glue, just glue will take longer to dry. So then next, loop the yarn. You should have gotten like one piece of yarn through the holes at the top to hang the balloon. Like I said, my holes at the top did not match up. I have a pair of scissors, so be very careful, or ask an adult to do this, or you could, if you have a hole puncher, you could do that. But I'm just going to kind of pierce through the top of my balloon. All that has to match up is honestly 2 of them. Okay? Be very careful. And then I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to go through a set of the holes, if I can. Okay, and now I'm taking my yarn and I will loop it together at the top, just tying a knot, so I can hang it. Ta-da! And there's my cute hot air balloon craft. I think that turned out great. So obviously if you use glue, it will show less on your hot air balloon than the tape, but I don't mind, and from afar you wouldn't be able to tell. So guys, that is so fun. So let's see our 2 hot air balloon crafts that we made together today. There's this one for the older kids, and then this fun one for the younger kids. So happy crafting. I hope this video helps. I hope you guys are having a great summer. Please come pick up your supplies. Guys, we make like 100 of these, so we have tons for you guys to come pick up, okay? So come pick them up for you, your friends, and your family. We just want them to be put to good use, and we will see you next week. And please, in the comment section, take pictures of what you guys make, because I love to see them come to life. Bye!